Hello, hello, hello. You alright, Beth? Hi, Mark. How are you? Just thought about doing a live earlier and then just suddenly thought, why not? How are you? Are you okay? Plus, I've got to the 10 to use 5 hours up of my thing, so I thought, I'll come on and do a spirit box and then me live on Sunday and then my hours will start again. I hope you've had a good day. I know how Beth's been. I've been speaking to her. How's yours been, Mark? Been all right? You've been doing good? Your mum and dad all right, love? I've not been able to speak, Mark, for a couple of days. It's still a bit dodgy, my voice, but I'm getting there. Good. Brack says hi. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Staying safe in this crazy, strange time that we're having. Hey, good on him. Get that whiskey out. Why not? I bet that'll keep the COVID away. Alcohol. Keep fluids in your mouth. That's what I said. Let's give it a go. Beth was saying that they're locking down to age 50 in her area. You've been busy. It's crazy at the minute with everything though, isn't it? Marceline, how are you, darling? I hope you're all right. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick session and see if we get anything. You know, you don't always. It's just one of those things. You've just got to give it a try, really, I suppose. Right, I need you to tell me if when I turn it on, if you can hear me on the box. Wow, that's really bad signal tonight. Hold on. Let me have a look. That might be my batteries. Ooh, I'm glad I've got some. I have batteries. Oh, back at work? No. My other half went back a couple of weeks ago. Mind you, with the crazy that's going... Turn my cam off a sec while I change these batteries. With the crazy that's going on in the world at the minute. You could tell she doesn't know. Yeah, it's the batteries. The crazy that's going on at the minute. I don't even know whether it's safe to go bloody back to work. You don't know. We don't mix messages that we're all getting off everybody, do you? Just bear with me while I change these batteries. Just making sure I get it right way in. Bum, bum, bum. Nearly done. I'm glad I had them at hand. I didn't even think to look before I started the box, to be honest with you. My mistake.
We still do play Harvest Moon first.
Ah, that's better. Right. There you go. That's better. I know. I have the power now, I do. Hi, Gillian. Duracell too. So can you hear me and the spirit box if I'm just talking? Yeah, we'll all go around to Mark's. Brilliant. Hi Fred, how are you? Hope you're well. If I've missed anybody coming in, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. I was looking at putting the batteries in. Good evening, spirits. Is there any here that I'd like to step forward and maybe say hello, please? Hi. Could you say hello, please? Hiya. Hello. There you go. Hello. Sung it. Would you like to give me your name, please? Then I know who I'm talking to. Would you like to give me your name, please? I haven't heard the name. I see you. You might be able to see me, but can you give me a name? Sounds like it said Dad. There you go. Did you hear that? I'm sure I thought it said Dad, and I said I thought it said Dad, and then it went did. Dead. Are you trying to say you're my dad? If you're my dad, what's your name? Chloe. Well, that's my daughter, but she's alive. Mags. Still not told me your name, though. If you're my dad, what's your name? Father again, but you... Right, okay, so you could say Mags, you could say Chloe, you could say the father, but you can't say your name. Did you say effing hell it said? Father again. Did you hear Pete? That might be why it's being a bit dodgy, Gillian. Peter's here. We need to step back. I don't want to talk to Peter. Pete. There you go. Did you hear it again? Pete. I'm not talking to Pete. You need to step back. The spirit entity, whoever you are, that says the Pete. I'm not addressing you. Is there any other spirits who'd like to speak to me? See, that's the thing with that Pete. Yeah. I'm here. Yeah, well, I don't want to speak to you. Pete's a negative, for people who haven't been on, is a negative spirit, entity, whatever who it is we're talking to. Is there any other spirits you'd like to say hello? Could you give me your name? Again, Pete. I'm not speaking to Pete. I'm just going to get the chat up on my phone. Could you tell me where I am right now? Where am I? It just whispered behind you. Bunny. Where am I? Do you know where I am? There you go. It's sort of half sung it. It went, the bedroom. Thank you. So you know where I am. Where are you? You just said that again, Julian. I love you. Where are you? You know that I'm in the bedroom, so where are you? Right, okay. I don't know whether any of you heard that. It only sounded like we're on the other side. Wrong, and it was a woman's voice, quite low, but it did sound like she said, we're on the other side. Okay, if that lady did say we're on the other side, what's the other side called? I'll ask that, Beth. What's the other side called, please? It went hell. Yeah, that's true, Marceline. We could well be. What is the other side? Is it a dimension? Is it a place of peace where the dead can go? What is it? Hello, Jane. How are you, darling? I'm exercising my right to have a voice again, considering I haven't had one for 2 days. So, are you a dimension? Is the other? Sounded like you said you're on the other side. So, what is the other side? Dimension? What? Try really hard. I'm not hearing anything to that. Hell, keep telling me it's hell the other side. Okay. Are you going to tell me your name yet? Very quiet tonight. Can you see the future from where you are? I knew what you meant, Jane. I knew what you meant, sweetie. Don't worry. Oh, it's dead quiet tonight. Not getting a lot. Can you see the future? Do you know when you just want them? Mary Lou, hi. So you can say Mary Lou, but you can't say yes or no to the future. Could you please try? Can you see the future? Yeah, Gillian, right there, yeah. I wonder if the slower pace of life has affected their energies, because people believe, don't they, that spirits get their energy from us sometimes. So maybe if we're all running at a slower pace, they are. I don't know. It's a theory. Mary Lou again. Night, Jane, darling. So I bet you're not going round the Nautica again, are you? I've watched some of it today. I've not finished watching it yet. Hi, DW. Spirits? Don't just mock me and go, spirits. It's time. I asked you about time before in the future. You weren't having none of it. Can you say Beth? Said it then, but it was quiet. Can you say Beth more clearly, please? Can you try really hard to say Beth? Yeah, I did hear it say it, Mark, but it was quiet. Can you try to say Beth, but really clearly? How about... Hi. How about Mark? Could you try to say Mark, please? I'd be more worried if my spirits didn't swear. So you're just going to swear tonight? Can you try to say Mark? No. Maybe then kind of sing something more. What do you call yourselves? Do you call yourselves spirits or ghosts or entities? What do you call yourselves? Don't just say demon. Seriously. It just went, F you, see you next Tuesday. Thanks. What do you call yourselves over there? Do you call yourselves spirits, ghosts, entities, people? See you next Tuesday again. How come you can swear? You can swear your head off. Yeah, I know you can. You can swear your head off, but you can't tell me what you're called over there. Yes, Are you a ghost? Pete. Did you hear that really creepy laugh and then it went Pete? Are you a spirit? F again. See, this is what he does. He takes over sessions and just starts swearing his head off and saying crap. When his spirit's around, could you make Pete step back? He's not welcome here. Pete, you need to step back. When he's something or other then. Hello. Are you a spirit or a ghost or an entity? What are you? A knob. Oh, for fuck's sake. Pete, yes, yes. I don't know how much it's worth carrying on with this because I'm just going to get crap. Say Mags. Can you say Mags, please? See, again, that just went want your heart. I want to get. Try to say Mags. What made you choke on your ice cream? You said there were enough. I know, yeah, there you go. Did it again. And fair enough if they want to call themselves that. I don't know. It's quiet apart from the swearing. What's this? Tell me what that is. I can get it to stand up. What's that? Yeah. Could you tell me what that is, please? You don't give a fuck. Okay. Is there anybody there who does? And I'd like to tell me what it is? See, even when I try to do a normal thing, they're just like, tell me what this is, please. Frank naughty. Thinks it's Frank. It just went, is that Pete? And then a fellow went, yeah. Right, Dave. Are you going to tell me what it is? It just went, Dave. Well, you say hi to Dave. Try really hard to tell me what this is. Dave, yes, Dave. You've got a frigging welcoming committee. Just literally hardly anything tonight, apart from swearing. Fuck it. Okay, right. See, as soon as I mention swearing, they swear. You think you're funny? You think you're funny? All right, I'm going to ask you to step back in a second. Have you got anything to say before I do? Anything clean? All right, do you want to say goodbye? Do you want to say goodbye? All right, I'm going to ask you to step back. You need to step back to where you were before I started to communicate with you. I appreciate you stepping forward, but you must step back. Thank you very much. Bye. Well, that were a bit crazy, wasn't it? Can you tell me what you are? A knob. I mean, only on my sessions, people. Only on my sessions. Oh, did you fuck it? Yeah, honestly, all the swearing. That's all they do on my sessions half of the time. It's that Pete that steps forward is vile. And when he steps forward, if I'm doing a session, if he steps forward, I know there's not really much chance or real reason carrying on, because that's all I'm going to get. That's all he does. Just talk smack. Yeah, that's honestly best. If he steps forward, there's not much point, because it's negative. There's a negative spirit, you know? And he just talk, like I said, he just talks smack. Literally, I mean, the stuff he's come out with in my sessions, and then he laughs about it and things like that. He was talking about assaulting a female once, you know, the R word. He was talking about brothers and sisters kind of love that are a bit too close. You name it, he's done it. I think he needs a bit more than soap in his mouth. He doesn't seem to hang around though, which is a good thing. Usually when I send him back, he goes, because I'm not left with anything feeling negative. So far he does step back at the end of a session, which is obviously good because it could get a bit dodgy if he didn't. But yeah, is a dirty foul mouth thing. It really is. It's like, literally, if anybody else says, "Oh, what are you? A spirit, a ghost, an entity?" You know, who else gets a knob? I don't know how many times it said "see you next Tuesday." That was just crazy. Yeah, and I can understand that, Beth, but people do get worried that something negative comes forward and it hang around. And I understand that. I understand why people would get worried about it. Oh, God, hold on. Oh, poor Chloe, she's tried to ring me twice today, and like twice I've been on a live stream, bless her. I'll just tell her I'm on a live stream. On my channel live on 30 minutes. Yeah, you poop your pants. I don't know. Whether I've been looking at, I mean, I have picked Peter up somewhere along the way, but like I said, he's not staying here. You know, it comes in when I open a session up, but so far he has gone when I've asked him to. So I don't know. Like I said, it got bad at one point. He was travelling around channels with me. I'd be going on their channels and they'd be doing spirit boxes, and it'd start coming through theirs and being really negative on their boxes as well. So God knows how long it is. I think it must be coming up for 2 years since I picked him up, 18 months, 2 years. you thing is though, you get I've always got lots of swearing. I mean, my family swear, so the swearing doesn't really bother me. It's when I know Pete's swearing that bothers me. It doesn't scare me. It's just that I know my session's gone to pants literally then, because he won't. He doesn't let anybody else step forward. He doesn't let anybody communicate. He you know, he literally blocks the session. It's kind of sometimes not worth doing, you know. Does it make your heart feel weird, or do you feel all right in it, Beth? Because having something there is not always a bad thing. I've got loads here. It's not a bad thing. Do you feel it's bad, or have you got any bad feelings? Have you had any negative activity? Is, you know, scares you how though? Just scares you the thought of it? Or are you just thinking about it and it scares you, you know? Or is it doing things to scare you? So there's a big difference. People get scared because they think there's something there. I've seen it happen like that, Marceline, that people have had things in their life and it's reflected over things that have happened. So that's why I always say, you know, deal with intent. I don't know who it is though. That's the thing. When it first happened, Mark, I thought it was my uncle because he died like a week before this Pete started coming through, and he was called Pete. But the things that this Pete's come out with over the last, you know, a year and a half or so, some of the vile stuff, I know that's not my Uncle Peter, you know. The things he's talked about is vile. It whispers in my ear. Can you understand what it's whispering? Do you know what it's saying? Do you know if it's like talking to you properly, or is it just kind of thing? I'm just interested to know if you can actually hear words. It'd be pretty cool if you could hear words. Also, I would, right? Oh yeah. All right, Selena, darling, how are you, hon? You've missed the spirit box. My ears were starting to hurt after 20 minutes or so. So why does that scare you? If you think it says Liz or oh yeah, I mean they're not negative things, are they? It shouldn't scare you. I know it's easier said than done, but you've been around a lot of it paranormal lately. That isn't a negative thing. It's not saying negative things. That just seems like it wants to talk to you. Oh, kitty cat time. All right. Marceline, I will speak to you later. It's lovely seeing you again. I've not seen you for ages. Take care of yourself and stay safe. Now you're back at work, darling. Tara, hi, honey. How are you? You doing all right? I think it's because I can't see the person. Would it make you feel better if you said a spirit or a ghost? Are you really trying to say that I'd make you feel better? I'm just trying to get. Well, I'm not trying to be awkward. I'm just trying to see why you would think that would make you feel better. All right, Lindsay, how are you? Oh God, my voice is going again now. Can I be heard? Been speaking too long. Definitely, Marceline. When they make you smile, there's nothing better, is there? Same old, same old. That means you're working hard, Tara. Right, and if you didn't know who it was. So I've been the last couple of days, I've literally, today's first day I've been able to speak and it's going a bit again now. Been so ill. Just got gradually worse and worse and worse. Oh, Jesus Christ, Tara, not great. You'd poop yourself. You see, there's degrees in there. You say you'd feel better if you knew who it was, but would you really if it wasn't somebody you knew? Does it say the same to Leon? Does it say his name, or what's it say? What does it say to Leon as opposed to you? And I feel like I'm doing an inquisition on poor Beth. Sorry, darling. And it just interests me, things like this and people's reactions. They interest me. Because I'm not doing a social study on you or anything. No, it just goes like, who? You did. It was very quiet. Lots of swearing. Pete popped in, so it was swearing and rubbish, really. I think I got one decent reply that I heard. I asked what they called it, where they were, and I think it said, because it obviously it's only what I think I heard. I think it said, we're on the other side. But again, it's something I'll have to go back and have a listen to. Lots of peats and swearing, really. Yeah, but it is. Beth, you know I don't do religion, so none of that really comes into it for me. I always say I use intent. You've got to be strong, hold your own. If you're going to go into it with fear, it's not going to work really, because you know, if there is something negative there, you can leave yourself open with fear. You've got to be strong. And I don't, obviously, it's not anything negative. It wouldn't seem saying hello, hey Liz, isn't bad, or oh yeah, isn't bad. They're not bad things. Yeah, I can see how that'd brick you up a bit there, DW. I don't think I'd want to be out doing that either. Oh, there you go. Yeah, did you hear the other side as well, Mark? I thought it did. Maybe you don't get more, maybe they're doing it all the time, but when it's quiet, you're noticing it more. If you've always got activity in the house, whether it's even just background noise, you know, cars going past, kids playing downstairs, Leon's got a bit of music on somewhere else in the house, you know, that kind of feeling. All these things, you know, can play a part in it. But when, you know, so maybe if they are trying to communicate, they're doing it all the time, they just can't get through with other noise, not hearing it properly or whatever. You know, maybe you just think you're hearing more when you're by yourself as well. Ah, did you hear it too? Okay. I'm not into the white sage and all that, but I mean, if it makes people feel comfortable to use some kind of ritual when they're that way, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I always say I'm not like into the spirituality side of it or religious side of it, but sometimes religion or spirituality or faith or things like that make people feel stronger. So that's not a bad thing. If you're dealing with the paranormal, you never know if something negative is going to come through. So if your faith or your spirituality or your religion, you find strength in that, that's not a bad thing, is it? I mean, I just always think like there's been people who've died before who haven't been religious, you know? So to automatically assume the construct is heaven or hell if they don't believe in it, it's a bit presumptuous of us. who was it? Oh, Gillian. I don't know whether she's still on. Gillian was reading somewhere the other day. Oh God, Gillian, if you're not still on, I can't remember whether it was Japan or Thailand. It was somewhere like that. And if people are by themselves in life, and I'm assuming they're nearing death, there's like a 3,000-year-old ritual where they can marry a spirit or a ghost, so that when they pass to the other side, they're not going to pass alone. Which, and I can't remember proper where it were now. Gillian was telling me about it the other day. She were reading about it, and I thought that was really strange. What did they say? What were they saying to you? What do you think they were saying to you? Beth, don't get excited. Who's the third one? I can't really. Third one. What, so they can be took off you again, DW? Is that why you're doing it? So they can maybe go again? Talk about a glutton for punishment. Oh, God, you'll have Beth camping out at your door. Well, why keep doing it? What's that saying? The definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. Seriously. You're a masochist, man. Honest to God. I tried that marriage malarkey 20 odd year ago. That lasted a few months, didn't like it. Didn't do it again. Me and Rob are quite happy without the need for any of that crap. It's a bit of paper in my eyes. I don't know, some people say it's commitment. But, you know, we live in the same house, so you can't get much more committed than that. You need a new car and house. Oh, you know. Oh, don't make me laugh. Can I just say I'm not a dating channel, by the way? Could you do your dating behind closed doors? Does he? Does he really, Beth? It's dead weird though, because I live with a total skeptic. I mean, I say I don't do religion, and people will probably consider me an atheist, but I'm not an atheist because I think there's something. I don't know whether it's like a universal power or not, but I don't know. I don't think like the religion's got the right of it anyway. I think there's maybe something, I just don't know what it is. You can dream, darling. Everybody can dream. Sorry, I'm just trying to wet my whistle. My voice for going again. I've been hammering the honey and lemon, so I think I could have a bit of a voice. Yeah, don't do marriage. It's not worth it. Do living in sin. It's much more exciting. You're always living on that bit of an edge. I don't know. People think that marriage is like a ball and chain, don't they? They can't leave you. They can leave you. That's why you have divorce. It just makes it harder and costs more. Just honey and lemon, I'm afraid, with some warm water. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet, Beth. Yeah, Rob's total atheist. He doesn't believe in anything, and he doesn't believe in spirits or ghosts. Or even though he searched the house for knocking for me for 2 hours with me, and even when he's heard like furniture moving in the other room and there's nobody there, he still doesn't believe in it. Well, that was an old tradition, wasn't it? Over the brush, they jumped the broom. It was like an old way to be married when they didn't have a priest, weren't it? They jumped over the broom. It's an old like superstition, tradition. I don't know. Let's have a look. I want to see what it's called now, but yeah, I vaguely remember it's like an old tradition. Yeah. Oh. Right, I didn't know that. Okay. Sorry, I know you can't see it. Apparently they used to in is it antebellum, the United States, used to make slaves do it in instead of a traditional wedding. Yeah. There's a God, bloody pop-ups and crap. Apparently it comes from Ghana originally. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I knew it was like a tradition, but I didn't know where in the world it came from. Oh, that's pretty cool. An old tradition from Ghana. Do you know, I just get so peed off with bloody cookies. Jumping the broom. Oh, I'll stick it up, actually. I'll stick it up. That doesn't even sound any better, does it? I'll stick it up. Oh, it could do with being bigger. And this doesn't sound any better either, does it? Don't know how many pop-ups this blooming channel's got. Right. There you go. Should be able to see that a bit better. Jumping the broom is a time-honoured wedding tradition in which the bride and groom jump over the broom during the ceremony. The act symbolises a new beginning and a sweeping away of the past, and can be also signifying the joining of two families, or offer a respectful nod to a family ancestor. For all these reasons, jumping the broom is an increasingly popular part of many modern weddings, ceremonies. African American roots. Yeah, it is. That's really cool. Who knew? All right, so they do have it in Christian ceremonies as well, and a pagan path. It's been known in pagan things, so it's quite wide and broad, really, isn't it? Very cool. Hi, Diana. How are you, darling? I really believe I can make the spirits active. Do I want to know what comes before that? Active how? DW. What, jumping over the broom's too much work? I mean, you stick it out floor and jump over it. Just walk over it even. I'm sure it'll still work. Cool, Diana. Glad. Oh, thank you. I always forget, don't I? I'm terrible about stuff like that. Yeah, I'll put that on. There you go. Now I'm going in a minute, so I'll stick that on now when I'm going. You can tell that I'm not really out for subs and likes and all that. I mean, it's lovely to get them, and I do appreciate it when I do, but it's, Oh, you should see my picture. I got a really good picture. Do you want to see me? Do you want to see me picture? Hold on. We were talking to Beth yesterday, and we were talking about pictures and videos and stuff. And I'm forever seeing pictures of people's hair, and it annoys me. And they're claiming the ghosts. So every so often I get a bit bored, and like when I'm going through groups and I see a hair and they're claiming it's a ghost, I just stick a picture of my hair in. Just say, look, it's hair, look. Probably shouldn't, but you know, what are you going to do? Every so often I get wound up over it. So let me download this picture. I just sick of people claiming sometimes, you know, that it's hair when it's just not. That it's a ghost when it's just not. So obviously a hair follicle of hair. Right. There you go. That looks spooky enough for you. That's my hair. It's not a ghost. It's not a spirit. It's my hair. And if you look closely enough, you can actually see that it's hair. See, like the follicular bits in it. If you've ever seen a hair that's it won't zoom in on that. It's a shame. Yeah, if you ever see a hair that's zoomed in on, you can literally see all the little lines in it. Can you see? So obviously a hair, but there's plenty of people that will be claiming that they're ghosts and it's spirits. And oh, can you feel it? Can you feel it? It's a ghost. Oh God, are you offering to cook for him now, Beth? Seriously? All right, Beth. I shall speak to you soon. Yeah, I'm going now. I only said I was doing an hour. I've done an hour and 2 minutes. So I'm going to go too anyway. So Beth, Mark, DW, Diana was on. Everybody who's been on tonight. Thanks for popping on. It was just a quick one, just to pass a bit of time, you know. Just to mess my voice up more, probably. I don't know. But be doing my music quiz on Sunday. Pretty hard questions if you're coming on. I've been testing the ones I've been doing so far on my other half. So they're going to be hard questions. They're not like your stereotypical, you know, who had a number one hit with such and such a thing. I'm not doing that, just so you know. They're going to be a bit harder. But Beth said she's going to win, so that's fine. Right, take care, everybody. Don't forget to join me Sunday for some fun with the quiz. And don't blame me afterwards if you think they're too hard. You wanted music. I will speak to you all later. Take care. Bye.